You are in another clearing in the forest. This one seems to be occupied by a type of growth you are not familiar with. And we can see the alien there. It appears to be some kind of overdeveloped root. There is a pulsating growth near the middle, which is connected to several meters of root-like appendages. Look at appendages. And I've probably lost my opportunity to see what the alien's doing. Good. You've succeeded in establishing contact with one of this planet's life forms, and it looks like you'll get to examine it up close and personal. The giant roots-looking thing is giving you a guided tour of its digestive system. Again, it's no apostrophe. What you experience next is too horrible to describe. Let's just say that you die as a result. You are dead. Trust me. It may please you to know that, during the night, you didn't digest well. For a while, gastric distress made it extremely unpopular with the other root monsters. Jesus Christ. Right, what was that alien doing? You can see a little guy across the clearing picking some sort of berries from a bush. We need those berries, clearly. They look like ordinary berries from here. But the alien was grabbing some, so I believe we need to grab some as well. Well, I know we need to grab some. Firstly, though, we need to somehow make our way through this maze. This may take me a few attempts, and I may also need to actually slow the game down to normal, and maybe even slow. And I may also need to save scum, just a tad. Get out of here. Oh, come on. That's how you know you're a pro gamer at these games, when you use the page up, page down things to walk on a diagonal. Alright, so we're going this way now. Let's make another save. Walk under that thing. And we're good. We don't have our Xenon army knife, otherwise maybe we could just stab this thing while we're here. The berries hanging on the bush look quite juicy and smell very pungent. You snag some of the odoriferous red berries. Is it odoriferous or odoriferous? I don't know. What's the point? I don't care. You get them near your mouth and notice the pungent scent. Wisely, you change your mind. I know what else I can do with these things, but I'm saving it until I get back to the swamp. I don't know if doing that will help me get past this thing, though. If it does, then I apologize. I'm wasting everyone's time. Okay, we can't go right. This is basically a dead end. We've got to go out the way we came in. Alright, here we go. First try. So again, get out of here. Nearly. Please. First go. And we got some points for that. Didn't see how many, but we got some points. 4 points. Alright, so we have some berries, we have a spore. And we appear to have an alien friend of some sort. The strange red berries pack a very pungent aroma. Those 2 bodies have still not been found. I'm just going to make a save before I go in here because I suspect I'm going to see something. Something very important. You see a small fleshy being. He seems to be in a hurry to leave. I want to see what he was actually doing. Where am I? Okay. You see a small fleshy being. He appears to be rubbing something on his body. That is the clue to do this, and I don't believe I've actually figured that out back in the day. Someone told me the solution. It didn't make any sense. But that's how you figure it out. You release the guy, you watch what he's doing. That's how you do it. And what I want to see is, does this guy like it? You rub the berries all over your body. You now smell like a walking ammonia inhalant. Okay, it will not stop that thing. But I'm pretty sure the berries will stop this swamp creature. Simply because this dude goes straight through the swamp. We are moving slow. We're about to get caught. You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and almost as suddenly spit you back out. You distinctly hear the sounds of aquatic gagging and retching. Evidently, you had a bad aftertaste from the berries. Aftertaste should be one word. You have stepped into a deeper area of the swamp. You are forced to swim. You have gotten out of the deep spot and are back on your soggy feet. It's literally just that one spot there. You are at the east end of swamp area. Forest extends to the east. That's very efficient with words. The mushrooms. What can I do with the mushrooms? Same sort of thing. I can't spell. You are in a lightly forested area. A large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. That tree looks very suspicious. This tree is dead. The bark must have fallen off years ago. It bears no foliage. This tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretions some of the others generate. You begin to shinny your way up the snag. crack. Oof. Holy log jabs, Batman. You almost ate the big one. The log is firmly seated between the sides of the fissure. I don't believe that for a second. Get on log. Yep, there we go. You are in a thinly forested area just east of the fissure. You see trees. Oh, a snare. Yikes! You have been snared. Suspended above the ground, you are unable to move freely. Not right now. What do we do here? We blow the whistle? After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst under the strain. You pass out. Once again, time passes. And then some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You are wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. While prowling a locale known as the Land of the Lounge Lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals, such as... Just then, consciousness begins to creep in. Your head begins to clear, and you realize that you have been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire. And he's going to eat us. You are in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large, smooth rock formations with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. It's not going to end well. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. There are flames dancing above the embers of the fire. The hunter looks hungry. I do not possess... Yeah, I can't look at it because it's something that's going to end up in our inventory at some point. Not available to us from here. The cage is made of some very hard branches. They might as well be welded steel bars. It's crude looking, but effective. The rust will prevent anything but the correct key from turning it. I assume he has the key. We can knock him out with the spore, can't we? We could potentially knock him out with the spore. Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust into the air. The hunter falls to the ground paralyzed, but if he's got the key, we can't reach it from here. The hunter is lying on the ground, unable to move. He's too far away. Yeah, I think what we might have to do is call out to him. The hunter seems to ignore you. The hunter stands and takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer. If we talk to him again, is he just going to kill us? That's not helpful now. Alright, let's throw this spore at him. Oh. We wait long enough. We'll do that. Oh, nice. The hunter has decided that it's a perfect day for a barbecue. As he slowly turns you over the fire, you begin to turn a beautiful golden brown. Death follows at an agonizingly long distance. At least there are some very creative ways to die. Alright, let's do that. And then when he's closer, we will throw the spore at him. Okay, can we search him from here? You search the large, not to mention uncleansed, body of the hunter. You find a key which might unlock the cage. Other than that, you find only a few assorted parasites clinging to him. You reach through the bars and take possession of the key. This key looks to be made rather crudely. You slip the key into the lock and give it a turn. The lock snaps open. You open the cage door. Where else? There is nothing of interest unless tiny parasites do something for you. Yeah. I've played Returnal. A large beast is lying on the ground. Alright, how about we grab that rope? You grab the rope. So we're going to use the rope to tie this guy up. Use rope on beast. Tie beast with rope. What a waste of a perfectly good rope. In his state, he will not prove an impedance. The spent spore would be of no use to you now. I think we need another one. Sunlight filters through the dense, leafy crown of the forest. The sky appears to be clear. I think we can get that on a few other screens, but one of the previous ones did not show it. So we can head north. I believe that's going to take us back to where we were. No. The platform. You are at the edge of a forest. The boundary is a sheer cliff at the east side of the area. In the distance, you see a landing platform, possibly the one which welcomed you to this strange, lush world. Don't fly off. The shuttle in the distance looks like it would be a nice thing to have right now. Oh shit. Just watching him disintegrate in slow motion. Damn. Okay. But that wasn't the shuttle that flew off, was it? I don't know. Maybe we just can't hang around on the screen. What about look at platform? The landing platform, raised slightly above the nearby treetops, appears to be an active place with shuttles coming and going. The forest between the base of the cliff and the platform is densely populated with all manner of flora. Yeah, that is definitely not a hovercraft. I recall where we have to go next, but I don't want to go there next. Oh. Intrigued with gravity, you take another terminal ride to solid ground. Watch your step, Roger Wilco. God damn it. I thought we might have been able to go north there. I do recall that there is somewhere else we can go. But I don't want to go there yet until I've got another spore and or until I remember what to do, potentially, with those mushrooms. And also the deep water. There is a lot that I know that I've missed. Look in fissure. The fissure appears to be very deep with sheer sides. You can make out no detail as it darkens towards the bottom. It's a relatively short rope made from rough hemp. Okay, the deep area. Look underwater. Dive. There we go. I don't know if we need to hold our breath before we dive. There we go. You can't go on. You do not have enough oxygen in your lungs. You panic. The need for oxygen causes you to become irrational. Your desire for air causes you to inhale large quantities of water, which results in suffocation. Yeah, I think the command there is that you just hold your breath before you go down, and I think you can survive that. Alright, we need to take a deep breath. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs to near bursting, and head for the depths below. I need to switch over back to normal. Correction, fast. You have paddled into another portion of the underwater cavern. Your lungs tell you that you'll be in need of air darn soon. We're okay. You are in a small grotto beneath the swamp. A strange light dances off the walls of this cave. Its origin? A glowing gem situated on top of a boulder. A glowing gem gently spreads light throughout the cave. Fine. You take the glowing gem. And yet the cave is still lit. Go figure. The glowing gem provides a gentle illumination. The walls of the room radiate a gentle light. How? The gem's gone. Alright, let's take another deep breath. Once again, you wisely take in a load of air and head below. To your amazement, you find yourself in an underwater cavern. The water here is much clearer than in the swamp above. Okay, we have a gem. You have gotten out of the deep spot and are back on your soggy feet. Okay, what do we do about those mushrooms? If indeed we can do anything about them. And can we survive this fall? Totally can. Alright, can we grab another spore? We can. Maybe we can paralyze one of the mushrooms? I saw you there. You are not where you should be to do that. You peer into the dense thicket, but see only denser thicket. I saw that alien. Throw spore at mushroom. There's got to be something I can do here. Maybe the berries are going to also upset these things' digestive systems? No. What do we do about these things? We have a spore, rope, cage key, puzzle, dialect translator, whistle, gem, and an athletic supporter. Let me just test all three of these mushrooms. But somehow I don't think it's going to make any difference. Actually, I didn't let that play out. Anything? Nothing different. Maybe this is just a trap room. And there's literally nothing to do here. I'm totally going to put this back on normal though and prepare look at alien. Okay, well, what now? I don't actually know how you're supposed to figure out the next step yourself. I mean, we definitely saw the alien cross the swamp using the berries, but after that, you know that they were on this side of the ravine because there was no bridge leading to the other side. We created that bridge. We're about to get attacked again. No, the berries are still in effect. That's good. So the alien crossed over here. And then what? Where did they go? You'll have to specify whether you want to look at the stump or the log. Come on. Look at stump. The rotted stump is only a reminder of the healthy tree which once stood here. What is this thing on the ground, though? Ground is soiled. Yeah, I really don't know how you're supposed to figure this out yourself. You can tie the rope to the log and then you can climb down. You are in a sheer-sided gorge suspended on a rope between the two rock faces. There is a mammoth member of the local fauna to the right. It looks to be in constant need of nourishment, hence the look being cast at you. And yet, you look from up there, and it said we couldn't see the bottom of the ravine. The towering cliff walls are sheer and unclimbable. Come on. He's a hearty-sized fellow. You would guess him to be quite an energy guzzler. His stare suggests serious caloric lust. Try saying that 10 times fast. Alright, don't know how far we can go down here, but I suspect it's going to end very poorly. Just like that. You reached the end of the rope. This has a negative effect on your resistance to the urging of gravity. I tried going left there. You release your grip on the rope. This has a negative, we just saw that. It's exactly the same thing, it just says you've reached the end versus you release your grip. Yeah, I can't go left or right here. So I think naturally this means we have to swing a bit. I mean, we're obligated to see how we die. Nope. There we go. He who hesitates is lost. You gave that guy one chance too many, and he seized the opportunity. Not to mention, you. You are consumed in 2 quick bites. I didn't realize we could actually make it this soon. I thought he actually had to swipe at us a few times before that would happen. Okay. We're in a sheer-sided gorge standing on a small ledge. It looks hard and useless. Alright. So from here, we pretty much can't backtrack now. So if I've missed something at the mushrooms, it's going to have to stay there. Sorry, this game is in a no jumping zone. We're not getting back over there, ever. You carelessly step from the ledge to the bottom of the fissure. As should be expected from such a stupid stunt, you die. I just want to see all the death messages. Ah, fuck, this part. This part. Being as dark as it is in here, there isn't much light to see. You do see lights coming from the east. Use gem, it's fine where it is. This gave me conniptions as a kid. Hold gem. Hold gem in hand. Raise gem. Use gem. There we go. You take out the gem and hold it in your palm. The room is illuminated by its glow. You hear a small shriek and a sound of many footsteps moving away from you. So if we came down here without the gem, that's basically a fail state. The glow of the gem allows you to make out the rough walls of the cave, and not much else. It is brighter to the east. I want to get through these rocks if you please. Thank you. Not much to see, except dark cave. That will help you not. The ground below your feet disappears. You tumble through the darkness. While tumbling to the base of the canyon, the spore you were carrying is crushed, releasing the disabling powder. You are paralyzed. Is that it? Are we done? You are paralyzed. Until that changes, you can do nothing but displace air. Again, displace air. Alright, I'm going to wait about 5 or 10 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so that was however long it was. I'll figure it out in a moment once I look at the recording. That was a rather spectacular entrance. All systems seem to be intact though. The dwellers mumble something. The translator responds with, "Follow us, Beanpole!" They hurry away. And unfortunately, I need to slow this down. I see the gem on the ground there. You see a glowing gem. Let me grab that gem. Got it. You are at the bottom of the steep gorge, almost totally surrounded by impassable rock. There is an opening to the southeast. The walls extend up a great distance. It kind of looks like a boulder dam. Get it? Boulder dam? Sorry, bad joke. I actually don't get that one either. The cave becomes much too steep to continue further. Can I take some of these rocks? You notice nothing special here. Can I see the sky? Okay, cliffs. The towering cliff walls are sheer and unclimbable, so we can go this way. You are at the south end of the gorge bottom. There are more odd rock formations here. There are still more of those little pink folks. Oh boy. These guys are quite fleshy and pink looking. They don't speak, they just giggle. Okay, that's telling me that I can pick up a rock. You see hard-packed dirt. It seems like I should be able to look at some of these rocks. Oh. Welcome to our canyon. You look to be from out of town. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank you for saving our camaraderie from the hunters. You are welcome to stay in the canyon as long as you like. When you are ready to leave, simply say the word and my assistant will show you the only way out for a being of your size. When you leave, however, we must seal the exit behind you for our own protection. Goodbye and good luck. That voice is actually hurting my ears. Holy shit. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to say the word. I'm welcome to stay here, but I've literally got nothing that I can do. Can I take these rocks? You are not constructed in a manner that will allow you to do anything to the boulders. You might get those little pink guys to move one of them. Okay, let's say the word. There we go. It's right here. You see a ladder, which apparently I can't see, descending into a featureless abyss. Not much one can say to describe a black hole. And they're going to seal it behind us. And I have vivid memories of this part. No, don't adjust your monitor. We have taken control. There is no light source in the vicinity. You couldn't see guano if it was pasted to your proboscis. Ew. You can't maneuver with the gem in your hand. Yeah, this absolutely screwed me up as a kid. The correct solution is this. Suddenly, an inhuman guttural moan echoes through the narrow caves. You're not sure which direction it came from. The only thing you do know for sure is that you've just soiled your undergarments. No? Change undergarments. Remove pants. Remove suits. That's the same from the first game. Yeah, let's just switch it to fastest and wait a moment, because I'm pretty sure we're going to die. I'm also pushing the arrow keys a bit randomly to see if anything happens. This is such thrilling stuff. If you switch to this point in the YouTube video, just going here randomly, you're probably wondering what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, nothing happens. It just sits here and nothing happens. So you need to figure it out, or you're just stuck here permanently. There we go. Yuck! A horrible aroma permeates the air. The sounds of suction and slithering reverberate through the tunnel. You know what? I will wait. Give me a moment. Oh, crud. The warm and inviting feel of suction cup laden tentacles encompasses you. Why does it have to be tentacles? A sharp, probing pain is your introduction to death. Yeah, I got stuck here for a very long time. That there is a solution. I hate it so much. Ah, better. Not a great deal better, but better. I do really like that line. All right, I need to make a map of this place because you can actually get lost here. And you can die. Apparently, you weren't paying attention when the chief cliff dweller explained that they would need to seal the opening behind you. You can no longer travel in that direction as a result. Okay, dead end to the left. There we go. Now, I don't know if that means that this is timed or whether that's just flavor text or what. That mouse needs to go away. More ladders. All right, just making notes. Okay, dead end there. Should use X's there, not vertical lines. Okay, we have a four-way intersection here. We have another four-way intersection here. Although that way leads to a dead end, that's good. Yeah, the map that I'm drawing is definitely not to scale. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hang on. Okay, that is clearly a loop. It leads to another four-way intersection. Holy shit. And fortunately, I was not actually looking at the screen when that happened because that would have terrified the shit out of me. Oh my. Now you know why they wanted to close the hole behind you. You have become the unwilling victim of the dreaded cave squid. Tough luck. Alright, I need to put a little skull there or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to redraw this map once I'm done and put it in post because if you're taking the effort to watch this, I may as well put some effort into actually making something entertaining out of it. Alright, let's put the gem in our mouth. We're going to hit a intersection here. Let's try going left. That leads to an up and down. Up takes us to a dead end. Down takes us to a right-hand corridor and down. That takes us to a ladder, which leads directly back to where we were. Okay, that links up. We can go down this ladder. We can also go down the ladder to the left. That is a dead end. What is the ladder to our left? That is also a dead end. Okay, so it really looks like there's only one way to go, which is right from the crossroad, I'll call it, the four-way intersection. Then from here, we have to go down. Then we're going right. Now, upwards led to our death. Not immediately, but we got killed going upwards. So we can go multiple directions if we go down. Go down, we can go left twice. And we can go right. Let's take the first left. Leads to another ladder. Shit. I think up is going to lead to a dead end. Yep. Also go left here. Oh, I think left's going to lead to a dead end as well. It does. Good. Down is going to... Is that going to get us killed, or is it just going to take us to the other ladder? It takes us to the other ladder. Okay. Let's try going left. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. I'm thinking up is a dead end. Yep. I'm thinking up here is also a dead end. Yep. Jesus Christ, how far left can we go? We have at least 2 downs. This has got to be death, surely. Okay, we eventually hit a dead end going left. The only way is up. Dead end. Yeah, this is a trap, isn't it? This is absolutely a trap. We're going to head back right and we're going to get eaten. Maybe not. So on this screen, we have 2 ladders going down. Let's go left here. Dead end. Good. Down leads to a dead end. That makes me think that down on the other ladder upstairs is also going to lead us to a dead end. Just based on the map that I'm writing. We're out. You have an opportunity to stand and spare your tender knees. The crystal clear water gives off a gentle glow. In abundance, it is able to light the room. You take the glowing gem from between your aching jaws. You notice it is overly moist as you slip it into your pockets. Can I go back in the caves? You pop the gem between your teeth while dropping down onto the raw tissue which covers your knees. Yeah, I want to finish exploring this place. So if I go up here, across, if I try going down here, that's going to be a dead end, right? Yep, 1000%. So if I go up, just going to make a save because I'm out, but I'm just experimenting now. There's 2 ladders there. Right is the dead end. Cool. Going up. Here's the loop. If I try going up here, we run into a dead end. If I go right, left rather, the other left, that is also a loop. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I understand. So if I go left here, and then turn around, we're going to get eaten by Cthulhu. God, that thing's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Good stuff, game. Good stuff. All right, let's get back to the exit. So this little thing scribbled in the corner of a piece of paper is the map that I made live during the playthrough. It's very hard to read. What I've done here is I've tried to redraw it now, and this is clearly not to scale, but this is basically the map of the caves where we just explored. There's only one place where you can actually die, to my knowledge, and that is if you get caught in that little loopy area. But really, there's no need to go that way. This place is amazing. Beautiful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before you, filling the air with billions and billions of tiny misty droplets, which tickle the cilia. I need to look that up to see if that's how you pronounce that. Well, according to the YouTube video that I just looked at right now, cilia is the correct pronunciation. I've never heard of that word before today. The air is thick with a revitalizing humid freshness. This message is also getting a little thick. It's a bit late for that. Let's have a look at the water. The water is clear, except for a very slight cloudiness. It appears to be luminous. In fact, the water's soft glow seems to be providing the light here. Useful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before. The luminous liquid churns at the base before flowing downstream. Okay, I don't think we're getting anything else out of this, so let's go swimming. Can we dive here? There is nothing of interest below the surface of the water. Besides, the undercurrents might drown you. You are swimming in the swiftly moving water of this underground river. The river forks near the back of the cave. The glow from the water softly illuminates the room. I don't think we're going to get anything new if we look at anything else. No. Alright, we can go in 2 directions here. The background noise has abruptly stopped. I have to get around this little edge on the left here. I think we'll try left first. I mean, I know full well it's going to lead to death, but that's fine. Another waterfall. You are in another chamber of the underground river. This area seems a little more alive, with sights and sounds of falling water. However, you don't detect much noise at all coming from the back of the cave. And my arrow keys at this point are doing nothing. They're composed of rock. Great observation, Roger. Yeah, at this point, we pretty much can't do anything. Yep, help is not going to help us here. We can't set up our joystick because we don't have one plugged in. Splat. After caroming off a pair of rock outcroppings, you find a final resting place at the base of the falls. Caroming, lovely word. I know what it means because I've played Yakuza. That's where you bounce one billiard ball off another, or something like that. I don't exactly remember what it is. I know it's in billiards. Alright, I think we have to go over to the right-hand fork. There we go. As you enter another of the mysterious subterranean chambers, you realize that the water is now racing towards a giant whirlpool in the middle of the area. You are caught in the strong current, powerless to alter your course. This cave is large. A whirlpool is attracting you and all the water around you to the center. You are feverishly attempting to resist it, but to no avail. Swim harder. Look at water. That's exactly the same thing. What about the whirlpool? Really? You're literally telling me there is a whirlpool in the middle and we can't look at it. We hold our breath. There is nothing of interest below the surface of the water. Besides, I don't think I could bear to see that underwater freestyle of yours again. That was actually very humorous when we swam down in the swamp earlier. Your body is sucked down until, finally, you are able to resist no more and must yield to the overwhelming force.